Aloha Beautiful Souls. Welcome to Aloha Natty Yoga. I'm Natty and I'll be guiding you tonight in this new moon in Aquarius yoga practice. So a few fundamental things to take note of is really truly this moment now is the only moment in which we can create change. Our innovative self is ever present deep inside. So focusing more now on the inner energies that we carry, the collective consciousness, the togetherness, the oneness that we are all together, the social justices, everything that makes us be more caring and loving towards each other. This energy seems to be coming out more and more now, but requires a deep introspection, a place within where we are emerging or rebirthing again in a different light and recognizing what needs to be present now for the evolution and the wheel to keep moving and turning and changing. So we'll take this time now for breath and practicing and coming deep down into this dark black moon that's rebirthing and recognizing how much you are part of it all and that your gifts, your inner peace and wisdom can come out and be of service to the greater good. So I'll see you on your mat. Make sure you have something comfy and 2 blocks with you. Aloha. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. It is new moon in Aquarius. For those of you following astrology, this means a lot of things for us. And for those of you who do not and do not associate with astrology, that is okay as well. This practice will just bring you into a deeper introspection with yourself and how you want to spend time and energy on your mat, just allowing yourself to ease and take time to breathe and ground yourself down. So we'll start coming into a comfortable seat. You can have one leg in front of the other, or you can just stack the shins, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we'll take a moment here to just settle our sit bones, maybe sitting on a block or directly down on a mat. Landing the hands on the thighs, palms up into a receiving posture or down to ground down. And take a moment here to find this deep sense of settling in and this alignment of earth to body to cosmos to the celestial. Taking a moment to recognize this line of energy deep within the earth, through your body, all the way up into the stars. And notice that there really isn't any separation between all those 3 parts. It's all part of the same thing. So visualize this for a moment, taking a deep breath in and a nice gentle exhalation through the mouth or the nose. I'll do this again, really slowly and gently. Maybe stacking the shoulders above the hips, starting to recognize the opening of the heart center, the chest, maybe rolling the shoulders back and down. Relaxing the face muscles, the neck, relaxing the knees and the thighs. And we'll take the right hand to the lower belly and the left hand on the heart. We'll do a few cycles of breath, and I'll be counting, but if the count doesn't feel good to you, you can opt out of it or make your own count in your head. So we'll take a deep inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the energy from the earth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out the exchange back into the earth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bringing in the warmth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling out to cool down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Focusing on the quality of the breath. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 2, 1. Exhale out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend the breath for 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Exhale out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend for 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend for 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Suspend for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale out for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Release the hands. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and sigh it out. We'll do this again. Take a deep breath in. And let it all go. gently, maybe blinking the eyes open, gazing to the floor if your eyes were closed. And grasping onto the knees with your hands, we'll take an inhale. Start circling the torso, forward, side, and back. And start with small circles here. Nice circles of the pelvis, the ribs, the chest, the abdominals. And keeping a relaxed state of your body. Just feel this circle happening here. Feel the momentum. And allow yourself to feel these circles widen. And using your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Visualize the moon and her dark, beautiful presence, just like you, in your own time, in your own phases, embracing this moment to recognize this present time just now to be, to feel in your body. And slowing it down. And whenever you're ready, start switching the direction of the circles. Starting small and slow. Notice where you're feeling this movement. Maybe you might be feeling it in the lower back or the hips. Maybe the chest, the back. Start widening and maybe speeding it up if you'd like. Only if that speaks to you. Rounding the back as you send yourself back. Opening the chest as you come forward. Moving the energy from the earth core all the way up into your chakras, up through the sky to the moon. And then slowing it down with your breath. And then coming back to center, to complete stillness. Taking a moment here to feel any sensations in the body. It might be tingling, might be warmth. Being your witness, witnessing from the outside. And then when you're ready, blinking the eyes opened, and then extending the legs out in front of you. So I'll turn onto my side so that you can see. Extending the legs out in front of you, shaking the legs. And then allowing yourself to find an L shape or a staff pose. So grounding down into the sit bones, you may want to sit on a block here as well. Inhale the arms overhead, lengthening from the lower back all the way to the fingertips. Flexing the toes towards the knees, maybe keeping a slight bend in the knees if that feels better for you. And take a moment here to breathe. Inhale, lengthen, opening the heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, up, lengthen in staff pose. Exhale, fold in your caterpillar. Inhale, up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and hold here for 2 breaths. Maybe sending the breath into the back. Feeling the back of the legs opening up here. Inhale, come all the way up into your staff pose. Interlace the fingers, flip the palms up to the sky. Take a deep inhale, feel the heels rooted down into the mat. Exhale, slight twist to the right in your length. Inhale, back to center, using the abdominals, drawing the navel up and in. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right, opening the arms out into a T. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, opening the arms out into a T towards the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right, arms out into a T. Lower the right hand behind you, and then bend the right elbow as you send the left arm overhead. Small twist here. Inhale, back to arms out into a T in your twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold into your caterpillar. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, opening arms out into a T. Lower the left hand behind you, bend the elbow, and just send the arm overhead into a twist. Breathe here. It's a deeper twist. Inhale, back, arms into a T in your twist. Inhale, back to center, arms reaching overhead in staff pose. Exhale, plant the hands behind your lower back, fingers pointing towards the feet. Inhale, lift the hips off of the mat. Reverse plank. Point the toes, squeezing the glutes. Opening the heart, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips down. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the right knee, grab onto the shin. Inhale, lift the left arm overhead. Exhale, grab the right leg with the left forearm, twisting deeper to the right. So keeping your right hand behind the lower back. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, twist. Really exploring here the energy moving through the organs. Taking a moment in this twist. Or creating contraction. And then when we release, all the blood flow will move through all the organs that were contracted. Inhale, back to center. Release that leg down, bend the left knee, grab onto the shin. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. Exhale, twist to the left, grabbing on the leg, sending the left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, ground down into the sit bones as you twist to the left, maybe gazing over the left shoulder. Breathing deeply into the lower abdominals, into the stomach. Breathing now into the spine, feeling the expansion of all the muscles along the spine. creating space in your body. Taking a moment to notice how this is feeling now. And then inhale back to center. Bend the knees, take the legs onto the sides, and come onto hands and knees into tabletop. And here, I'm just going to take a moment to do a few cat-cows. Inhale, look up, tailbone up, drop the belly, pull the heart forward, and open up towards the front of the mat. Exhale, round your back, tucking the chin in, really pressing the top of the feet into the mat, and all 10 fingers and knuckles pressing into the mat. Inhale into your cow. Exhale, cat. Do this a few more times, noticing where you're feeling that. Maybe you want to move freely, organically, however you need to. Maybe moving side to side. Take a moment here to come back to a neutral spine. Walk the hands a little forward, tuck the toes, and then send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Take a few deep breaths here in your first down dog, pedaling the feet. Taking time to lower down one heel at a time and noticing how that feels in the back line of the body. Lift the hips up and back as you root down into the index and thumb knuckles. Feel that line of energy through the back body. And honor your practice. Honor the introspection and what's flowing through you on all levels. Emotional, psychological, spiritual, physical. All your wholeness, embodiment of your existence now. You are part of the collective. You belong to this universe. You are the universe. Honor yourself now. When you're ready, walk your hands to your feet, bending the knees, and then holding on to opposite elbows. And maybe here you'd like to start swaying side to side, closing the eyes, noticing the skin of your face melting down, the hairs of your head just pulling down. Breathe deeply into the back body. And we'll slowly come back to center, roll all the way up. And then we'll inhale the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, point the index to the right for a nice side bend or crescent moon. So pressing the hips out to the side as you create that nice crescent shape. Breathe into that side. Exhale it out. Inhale, back to center, reach. Sliding the shoulder blades down your back, exhale to the other side. Take a breath here, pressing the hip out, grounding down in the heels, reaching up through the heart center. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open the arms out, open the legs out into star. Create length here. Create an opening in the middle of the body. Maybe a bit vulnerable, maybe a bit new, rebirthing, opening. Witness yourself here. Bring the heels in, bend the knees. Come into goddess. Bend the elbows into cactus shape. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, lower down, draw the tailbone down, navel into the spine. Inhale, unbend the knees, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, cactus the arms. Bring the hands inside the thighs. Lean in as you inhale, reaching the heart forward, straightening the arms, opening the inner thighs, keeping the knees lining up with the toes. Exhale, drop the left shoulder to center as you twist to the right, opening the spine. Breathe here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, slowly drop the right shoulder to center. Maybe swaying side to side in your goddess pose. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder to center, twisting to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Look forward. Unbend the knees. Root to rise. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pivot the back foot onto its side and making sure the front foot is pointing forward. Inhale, arms out into a T. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, send the torso forward, lengthening out, coming into triangle, Trikonasana. Again, here you can use block underneath the hand to have stability, support if need be. Deep breath here. Reach the heart forward as you send the right hip underneath your chest, rooting down to the back foot, pressing into the front ball of the foot. And when you're ready, turn your head down, bend the front knee, pivot the back foot onto the ball of the foot, bring that left hand down, take both blocks underneath the hands, step the left foot forward slightly, unbend the front knee, and fold over that leg into pyramid. Take a deep breath here. Maybe lengthen and lift, and exhale, fold deeper. Just take a moment to breathe. No expectations. What's coming up for you now? When you're ready, bend that front knee, step the left foot back, lower the back knee down. You can keep the toes tucked or untucked, keeping the knee aligned with the ankle in the front. Inhale, arms overhead for low lunge. Deep breath here. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the front knee as you point the index back for a slight back bend. Breathe into the ribs, expanding the torso. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeezing the shoulder blades. As you lift, press both feet into the mat. Strong glutes, strong legs. And then exhale, lower the hands down on the mat. And when you're ready, turn the feet towards the side edge of the mat and then come into a side lunge. So both feet are pointing to the side of the mat or slightly outwards. And come on to whatever variation of side lunge you'd like. Maybe you want to sit and lift the left foot. Maybe you just want to hold it here with your hands on the mat. And just take a deep breath. Notice the sensations in the inner thighs, the strength that's being built here. Bringing your blocks nearby, you're going to walk them with you. Then in your side lunge, start walking yourself to the other side, back of the mat, with your blocks underneath the hands. Come into a side lunge on the other side. Take a few deep breaths here. You might want to sit and lift the right foot off of the mat. You might want to lift the left heel. Whatever feels good to you, however you want your low lunge, your side lunge to be. And then slowly walking yourself, pivoting onto the back foot, on the ball of the back foot, facing the back of the mat. Lowering the back knee down, hands on blocks, into your low lunge. When you're ready, inhale, arms overhead for low lunge. Whoops. Lost my balance, and that's okay. Take a deep breath in. On your next inhale, interlace the fingers, reach, and then send your index back for a slight back bend as you bend the front knee deeper. Breathe down into that right hip flexor, quad. Maybe you'd like to activate the glutes a little bit more, pressing the feet into the mat. And then exhale, lower the hands down on your blocks. Shift your weight back slightly. Come off the back knee, step the right foot forward a little bit. You can widen your stance if need be. Again, inhale, lengthen the heart forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into your pyramid over the left thigh. Inhale, half lift again. Maybe shifting the left hip back and the right hip forward, pressing out of both feet. And then exhale, fold in. Take a few deep breaths here. Come back to your breath. The mind tends to wander. You can just gently bring yourself back to your body. On your inhale, lengthen halfway, bend the front knee, step the right foot back more, pivot it onto its side, so the toes are pointing sideways, and then windmill your hands up into a T. I'll take a deep breath in here. Exhale, send that arm, the left arm way forward, lengthening the torso forward as you press into the back line of the foot, the back knife edge of the foot. Exhale, Trikonasana. Left hand down on the block if needed. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky. Open the heart towards the back of the mat, pressing into both feet. If you need to bend that left knee a little bit, please do so. We don't want to hyperextend in the knee. Take a deep breath here. Feel the abdominals here working for you as well. When you're ready, bend the front knee. Come back up into arms into a T. Unbend the front knee. Pivot the feet back towards the side of the mat. Heels inwards. And then sit into your goddess with cactus arms. Deep breath here. Inhale, unbend the legs, reach the arms out into a star. Reach, 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 lift. Exhale, sit back into your goddess pose, bending the knees deeply, bringing the hips lower in line with the knees, making sure the knees are tracking in line with the big toe and the middle toe. Arms out into a T, squeezing the shoulder blades as you send the tailbone down and draw the navel in. Inhale, reach up, turn the heels out, toes slightly inwards. Bring the hands to the hips, bend the knees slightly. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips. Come all the way down, hands underneath shoulders, folding in. Inhale into your half lift. And then exhale, fold deeper in, sending the weight into the ball of the feet. You can grab onto the big toes, bending the elbows, dropping deeper in here, or holding onto the back of the sides of the shins. When you're ready, bringing the hands back underneath you, heel toe the feet in. Maybe you'd like to sit on a block, keeping the toes pointing outwards. And then when you're ready, about feet hip width apart, sitting yourself down into Malasana, deep squat, bringing your hands to heart. Arms inside the thighs, pressing into the legs pressing into the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale here. Send the weight into the heels and the outer edges of the feet. You can maybe do a little experiment here by lifting the toes off of the mat. Notice if you're collapsing in the arches. Press the big toe into the mat to arch, to create strength in the arches. Press the hands together. Press the arms into the legs and the legs into the arms as you lift the heart, feeling the back working here. Allow the belly to just expand. Try not to hold it in. And then release the hands down in front of you. Start unbending the knees as you hinge forward. Heel toe the feet forward and then fold. Fold here and release into ragdoll. When you're ready, lower the hands down on the mat. Lower the knees down. Bring the knees apart, about mat width apart. Bring the big toes to touch, and we'll come into wide-legged child's pose. Send the hips back into the heels. Walk your arms forward, and you have a choice here. You can put the elbows on blocks to open up the chest even more, to create length in the lats and the side armpits and ribs, and bring your hands in reverse prayer. Or you can simply just extend the arms forward. Bring your awareness back to your breath and your intentions for your practice. Notice the energy that's moving through you. The sensations may be felt in the hips, in the body, the torso, the shoulders. And release the arms down, release the blocks to the side. Walk yourself back up. Bring your hands behind your hips, fingers pointing towards the feet. Inhale, lift the hips off of the heels, opening the front line of the body. Half camel here, opening up. Deep breath. Exhale, sit down, come up, walk yourself forward and fold. Take a deep breath here. Open your mouth and side out. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Hands behind hips. Inhale, lift hips up, look up, open the throat, open the chest, the belly, the pelvis. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands down, walk forward and fold into your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, walk yourself up. Bring the knees together. Turn the shins to the sides. Sit down on your sit bones. Come back to center of the mat. Walk your feet in front of you. Take a moment here, holding the back of the thighs. Inhale, roll shoulders back and down. Lift heart up. Exhale, round your back as you lengthen the back body and drawing the chin into chest, belly into spine. Inhale into a seated cow. Reach heart up. Exhale, round. Come back to center. Stack the right knee on top of the left into Garudasana, cow face, pose, legs. If that's not accessible to you, you can just stack one shin on top of the other, or just have one leg in front of the other in a normal seated pose. So right knee stacked on top of left. You can choose to have your feet closer in or out more. Take an inhale here, lengthen, and then exhale, fold in. Maybe a block underneath the forehead. Listen to your breath.
allowing yourself the time to slowly emerge in an awakening, a collective awakening and an inward awakening. How your light, your existence, your presence is fully embraced by the big wheel of life. Everything is turning and you are part of receiving and giving. You are not separate from anything, anyone. Take another deep breath here, all the way down into the lower back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Bring the legs forward, maybe windshield wipe them side to side really slowly. Or shake, shake, shake. And then we'll come onto the other side. Take the right knee in front of you. Fold the left knee on top of the right. Open the legs out. Inhale. Exhale. Fold in as much as needed to start feeling sensation. And this side might be very different from the other side, and that's completely okay. That's completely normal. So just allow anything to come up and breathe into that sensation. Both sit bones rooted down. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Fold in with trust here. Gentle folding. In this stillness now, you may be feeling some intensity in your hips. Come to the realization of that inner voice and wisdom, a part of you that is always in growth, always in wonder, in splendid natural beauty inside. Allow yourself this moment to embody your full expansion in the human experience. Allow yourself the space to sink more deeply into that experience. When you're ready, inhale, walk back up. Release the legs forward. Maybe windshield wiping them gently side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly lower down on the back. Taking a moment, maybe heel toeing the feet out wider than the mat and allowing the knees to fall inwards. Maybe landing the hands on your lower abdomen. Slowing the breath. Recognizing the contact of the back body onto the floor, on your mat, on the earth. Sensing the contact between you and the ground. How it feels to be held here. Heel toe your feet back to center. Draw the knees into the chest. Maybe giving yourself a hug here. Drawing the legs in deeper, swaying side to side. Noticing this deep, black, new moon emerging, that is never gone. The moon goes through her own phases, and she respects herself in the flow, in the shifts. There are no judgments on the journey, on what comes up for you. And it's only in this place of stillness and full awareness can deep rebirth really truly occur. An awakening of how we can be of service in this world to ourselves and to the greater good, to the earth. Release the feet down, extend the legs out, giving yourself a final big stretch, maybe lengthening the arms, lengthening, pointing the toes, reaching, lengthening, and then fully exhale, arms away from the body, giving yourself space here into your maybe star shape in your final Shavasana. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, letting all of it out. Allow your weight to just drop into the earth. Spend as much time here as you need. And this new moon, I wish you so much love, so grateful for you showing up now. Namaste.